Hey everybody, it's Kelly. Welcome. This is episode number 1 of This Creative Life. I know, I'm missing something. Hey, you know, Joan is doing her own floss tube video now over on her channel, and we are still going to be getting together as the Joan and Kelly Show, just a little less frequently than we have in the past, because we're going to use our individual vlogs or individual channels to promote our shops, to have our shops support or sponsor those channels. And then when we get together, it's just going to be 2 stitchers having fun, getting together. So that's the story, folks. Stay tuned. I'm going to bring you through a day in the life and a little vloggy style, and I've got some fun painting stuff and some fun card stuff, and I have a couple of stitchy stuff too to show you, and also a pretty good shop update, so stay tuned. All right, so you guys are gonna go on a day in the life of Kelly. I almost didn't get dressed to do my workout, but we're gonna do it. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna run, and then we'll get going with our day. So I got it done. Here's my neighborhood. A lot of white pines. Birds are chirping. It was a good run. Actually did one once. I run walk. So obviously it worked because I'm sweating. But there's a nice breeze, so it's good. So yeah, I almost didn't do it. And now I'm glad I did. You need to tell yourself, good job. So, Kelly, good job. You got it done. All right, so next time you see me, I'm gonna maybe look a little bit more refreshed. Okay, I need your guys' help. This is my front porch. There's my outlet. And I'm getting stitchy glasses in, hopefully by the end of this week, if not early next week. I'm really hoping they get in here by Friday. I'd be one happy camper if they are. So I want to come out here and stitch, but that's where my outlet is. And that's where, and I like the glider, but I just want to make this cuter and fun, like where I really want to come out here and stitch. So give me ideas, guys. What should I do? I mean, I can bring an extension cord and just kind of tuck it, get a white one, and then I could have a lamp out here. Or if you know of a good battery bright light, let me know that. So, all right, give me some ideas. So, looking a little better. All right, so I need to do a brain dump because I got a lot of things going on right now, and if I don't write it down on a piece of paper, it won't get done. So I'm gonna do that. But I thought I would share. I got fabric in from a customer for a custom order. And let's open it up and check it out. So you can do custom orders with that Deco for making Bitsy Bobs. And when you send your fabrics, I let you know all in the listing of what you should send and how to send it. She did a very good job. That's what she wants for her outside. And oh, cute. There's tiny little bees. That's what she wants for the inside. And then this is the tab fabric. And I know she had said if I could fussy cut part of the fabric. And so as long as you send me a good enough piece, I should be able to fussy cut it. Oh, this is, oh, what is this fabric line? Of course I'm gonna totally brain fart that right now. Tulip pink? Sure looks like a tulip pink. It's pretty. So that'll be fun. Yeah, so usually when I get your fabrics, I can get those turned back around to you. So I'll make this today and ship it out to her tomorrow. I usually will have a 1 to 2 week lead time on that just because I fit these in with regular orders. And, you know, when you have to fussy cut and do that stuff, it takes a little bit longer. So, yeah, yay, very good. And I have a couple more that are downstairs. So if I get their permission to share the finished products with you, I will show that on the video too. So, right, so I'm also a freelance graphic designer. So I need to do a postcard job for a client real quick this morning, get those drafts off to him, and then we will head down to the sewing room. So follow me along. We like going to a mailbox. Sir, you wanna go for a walk? Yes? Okay, let's go for a walk. We're like, you're taking mommy for a walk, huh? All right, so let's do a little creative update. Creativity, about creativity for me is in how I feel. So if I'm feeling good, I'm more creative. So part of feeling good is making sure that I consistently have some kind of an exercise program. So you saw earlier, I was on my run. I signed up for a 10K. The Twin Cities Marathon is a race that's in October, beginning of October. And I've done the 10 mile for that a few times, like 3, I think. And it's a beautiful race. This year though, I want to do the 10K. I've never done the 10K. And so I went out to coachjenny.com and I got a 10K plan. It's a 10-week plan. I've got 12 weeks until the race. So got a little leeway there just in case. So I'm excited to do this plan. I think having a plan is a good thing. And this is the run walk plan. There's a walk run. So where you're walking mostly and running a little bit. This is mostly running with smaller walk breaks. So I'm hoping that that will help improve my fitness and improve my time. And again, this I've never run a 10K. And again, it's a beautiful, beautiful race. And it's usually really good weather. So I'm excited to do that. Now, creativity for me can mean anything. And it really fluctuates. Longtime quilter, been quilting since I was in my 20s. You know, of course, I got the $99 sewing machine from Walmart way back when. And that's how I started because I just got a bug up my butt that I wanted to learn stuff. And really all the stuff that I've ever been creative about is because I get a bug up my butt. So same with painting. I worked in Chicago for Target when I first got out of college. And when I came home back to the Twin Cities, I lived with my sister and I just decided I really wanted to paint. So I took a community ed class on learning how to paint a Father Christmas. And that was really, really fun. And so that started many years of painting and quilting, and I've crocheted since I was 18. And then again, that ebbs and flows. So Addict24 is one of the folks online that I really love to follow, and she has some beautiful yarns and beautiful projects. So if you need a little crochet inspiration, she's very fun. any of these people that I mentioned, I'll have links below for you guys to check out. And recently, I started my Etsy business a year ago. I was a new stitcher. I had never cross stitched. Well, I kind of tried to cross stitch. My sister is the cross stitch. Lori is the cross stitch artist in our family, and I just never thought I could do it. I never thought I could actually count and follow a chart and all that good stuff. Well, I followed some quilters on Instagram that were also cross stitchers. And so 2 years ago, I kept seeing these really cute things that they were finishing and cross stitching. They were gorgeous. I thought, oh, I think I can do that. I mean, it looks small. I think I can do that, you know? So I did. I jumped in both feet, signed up for my first retreat. That's where I met Joan. That's where we decided to do the Joan and Kelly show. And fast forward to now, we're still doing the Joan and Kelly show, but now I'm here doing my own podcast here about all creative things that I love to do. Because I want to share. So let's see. Where should I start? So I did fitness update. I'll do what I have for Stitchy update. Everybody's doing Christmas in July stitching, so I thought I better jump in, do a little bit myself. So this is Annie B's Folk Art. She's got a whole series of these, and so I'm getting at Crazy Annie's Stitchin' 2019 Country Christmas Ornament Club, and they are darling and very fun. You know me, gingham. Come on. Loves me some gingham. So this is my progress so far. And it's funny because her picture does not show a white background behind the letters or numbers. But the chart does show a white background. And I've seen people stitch it with the white background. So I'm not quite sure if I'm going to do that or not, because I'm really close to being done if I don't do the white background. So that's a little bit of a debate still. So we'll see. But hopefully I'll have a finish to show you guys next week when Joan and I get together. And then Joan let me borrow her Brenda Gervais Holiday Hoopla 4th of July. So I was able to stitch that over the holiday. That was a very fun, very quick stitch. I did it over one with just threads that I had in my stash. Pretty sure this is 36 count. It's a hunk that was cut off another bigger piece of fabric. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's 36 count. Yeah, so those are some fun projects. And then I also did a little bit of red work. I've done red work in the past. I made a project bag where I put red work on the front, a Christmas pattern, and I wanted to do it again. So it kind of started out with, okay, I do special editions for my Bitsy Bobs, and I'll explain what a Bitsy Bob here is in just a moment for those new folks that don't know what a Bitsy Bob is. But I wanted to do a summer special edition, and I had this picture floating around in my head of summer parade. So I sketched this in my sketchbook, and then I'm also a part-time graphic designer, freelancer. So I brought it into Adobe Illustrator, cleaned up the line work, and then printed it and did colored pencil work on it. Scanned it, and then was able to print that out onto fabric through my special process that I do. And so there's a special edition Summer Parade Bitsy Bob in my shop, and there's just a few left. So if you're interested, you can go check it out. My link for the shop is below. So in turn, I thought, well, this would it make it, well, I kind of had a feeling it would make a good red work pattern, and it did. So I stitched this also over the last couple weeks. And this, I put stabilizer on the back of my Kona cotton because someone asked, she's like, you don't have hoop marks. I don't use a hoop. I do stem stitch. I have never been able to master back stitch. Right, back stitch? Yeah, anyway, I like stem stitch. I just get a better look with it. So yeah, I just iron on, and I'm not gonna be able to tell you guys what the stabilizer number is. It's a Pellon product, and it gives just enough stability, but I also use a sharp needle, a number 10 tapestry needle. It's very thin, very sharp, with only one strand of DMC floss. So I think this would be cute on like a tea stain fabric too, and maybe use an overdyed. I think that would be cute. So I might do it again. So stay tuned. I'm in the process of getting thatsokellyco.com updated. Right now, it's, if you went there, it's just totally a draft version. But I want to be able to have individual videos, tutorials, all that kind of fun stuff there. Etsy only allows you one video, so thatsokelly.com will be a blog, and it will be places where I can offer downloads, and my newsletter is going to be there. And then this will be a free, once you sign up for my newsletter, this will be a free PDF where if you want to stitch this, you can also. So stay tuned. I will, by the next time I update, that will be all live and up and running. So that's my stitchy update. Let's see. Oh, I've got a new Let's Make Art watercolor box. And so this little postcard came in the mail the other day. Sarah Cray is the owner and the main artist of Let's Make Art. And she sent this card, and it's, I know she sends it to all of her customers, but it's handwriting. Printed, I know. But it's so nice. It's, I want you to know how much I admire you taking the leap into a new artistic endeavor. It can feel very vulnerable, but you did it anyway. Thank you for believing in yourself as much as I do. Your efforts and energy are truly inspiring. Thank you for painting with me. Hello, that's pretty awesome. So when you get a Let's Make Art box, you get 4 projects, and there's YouTube video tutorials on each project. In depth, like she leads you step by step through and you get the paints. So the only thing you have to get is a palette, your water bucket, and your brushes. And she sells all that stuff, I think, on her website. So there's 4 projects in the July box. So I thought I would share what the projects are. I think hollyhocks. Lilacs are my first favorite flower. This is my second. I think they're just beautiful. So once you learn how to kind of do the main steps of doing one, you can do, a whole picture with them. And then if she can teach me how to paint this, I will be really impressed. So stay tuned. We're gonna try to tackle this one this weekend. And then watermelon. How awesome is that? So they're easy. They're kind of meant to be projects that you can do fairly quickly. I think maybe the Eagle might take a little bit longer than these. And then the American flag. So I want to paint this and then put it into a leaning frame with my other holiday 4th of July stitching. I think that will be a cute little grouping. So that's what's in the July box. So I'm excited to kind of tuck into that this weekend. What else do we got going on? Oh, so I want to make thank you cards for my customers, for my Etsy shop. And stitchers love bees. So when I saw, Christina Werner is another YouTuber. She makes card tutorial videos here on YouTube. And I'm going to link her below too, because if you've done any card making, you probably already know her. But she mentioned this kit. She works for Simon Says Stamp, the online company that I bought this from. And in this kit, it was called Be Yourself. It gives you all the different ways that you can, all the different cards you can make. Came with really nice cardstock. Came with some printed, very fun printed papers. Also, this is Deco foil transfer sheets. If you've got a toner printer, you can print out words and then put it through your laminator, and this foil will stick to the toner. And it's a really cool effect. There was this is just like floss tube. You get little stuff and it goes fine. There's oh, here it is. Good, I didn't lose it. This is what's a little die cut. So you can, instead of cutting out with a scissors, you can use this with your die cut machine to cut it through. And then also some sparklies, so you can embellish your cards. And then the stamp set. How cute are those? So hopefully I'll have some nice thank you cards to be putting into my Etsy shop orders. That's another thing I want to work on. So lots of fun, creative things to do along with my stitching. So let's do a quick shop update, I think, huh? Yeah. So that's So Calico. I've been in business for over a year now. And it started because when I was a new stitcher, I would be stitching and I would find threads all over the place. All over my fuzzy blanket, all over the chair, everywhere where they weren't supposed to be. And I'm also a quilter. So when you're a quilter, you have what's called a design wall, where it's a big, huge piece of flannel or felt where your blocks will stick to the felt. And that way you can plan out your quilt before you actually sew the blocks together. So I thought, well, why don't I just make a little design wall for my threads? And it took a couple of different tries. It was probably about a month before I really figured out, you know, the first iteration of the Bitsy Bob. So this is a Bitsy Bob. It's a little envelope with snaps. And inside you've got a zippered pocket to hold all the accoutrement for your stitching. And there's a magnet here in where my logo is. That's sewn on there, and then there's some fun bobbin embroidery on there onto the felt, and your threads stick to the felt. So that's what a Bitsy Bob is. So this is the Bitsy Bob standard version. There's a 2 version for those folks that are really working on large projects where there's a lot of threads, and there's a little snap-in piece of white felt that snaps in here, and that way you can swivel it out when you're working, and then you just swivel it back in and it folds in, and that's a BB2. So you can, any one of my prints that you see can be made into a BB2. So that's an option that you can choose on your order. So there's also 2 other versions. There's the cutie, where there's a little pocket, and again, there's a magnet behind the label, and then a place to put your threads. And they come in their own plastic bag. So keep your plastic bag, because when you're done stitching for the night, you can slide this into your plastic bag and put this into your project bag, and your threads will stay all nice and together. And then there's also the basic. So folks wanted a square, kind of smaller version. This has got a little tab here where you can put, you know, slide your reading glasses, your stitchy glasses, or your highlighter, and again, a magnet, and then a place to hold your threads. So again, these come in a plastic bag. So I have a repeat customer that like to collect these and then just keep them with their whips so they don't lose track of their threads. That's So Calico is my Etsy shop name. And I do have some new prints to show you guys. I'm doing holiday, or yeah, Christmas in July. So each week I'm having a new holiday print. This is the one for this week, Holiday Travels. How cute is that? This gal lives in the cities. I'm going to totally brain fart on her name, but she does a lot of wool applique, and her little shop is darling. I'll put a link below, because if you can get to, she only opens up a few times a month. So if you can get to her shop, it's super cute. And I'm completely blanking on the name of this fabric line, but it's really, really, really cute. And here's a pretty blue floral. And then I also got kind of a pinky purple. So all my folks that love purple, this is a good one. Now I showed you at the beginning of the episode here about a gal, one of my customers, that sent in her custom order with her fabrics. And I got it all done. Look at that. Turned out really good. She wanted me to fussy cut so that the deer would be right on the front. And that turned out really good. So yeah, that's So Calico is my Etsy shop. And this was a lot of fun to do this week, you guys. I really enjoyed doing kind of the vloggy style and showing you a little day in the life. And, you know, future episodes, I'm a big Cricut Maker user. I use it in my business every single day. I actually bought a second one. I need to get it set up, but I have a second one now so that I can cut more things. kind of some future things I have going for the shop is I want to bring back the bee custom Bitsy Bobs, the cutie and the main Bitsy Bob. Those were cute, but I need to kind of tweak them just a bit because some of the fabrics ran out, so I need to redo those. So I'm hoping to do that this week, and I'll kind of bring you along for that process too for my next update. Yeah, and I'll show you, hopefully I'll get some stitchy finishes. Oh, I'm so happy. So if you have ideas for my porch, my stitchy porch, let me know down below in the comments. And my glasses are in. They came in, I called them yesterday. They're like, yeah, well, one glasses are in, the others aren't. I'm like, I don't care about the other ones. I just want my stitchy glasses. So we're gonna go pick those up today. I got some new cushions and a new rug. And thank you to all the people on my Instagram stories that gave me feedback for it. Gave me a lot of great ideas, a lot of great Amazon links to go for lights. And one gal said, aren't you gonna get bugs if you put a light on your porch? There's one of those, it gets rid of bugs. It's a little off. It's made by Off, and it's got a little canister in it, and you put these little special pads into it, and then you turn it on, you click it on, and it creates like this bug-free zone. I think it's like up to 15 feet bug-free zone. So I have to, I think, get some fresh inserts for that thing. So I think I won't have a bug problem. But so my next update, I'll give you the finished result of the stitchy porch. Very good. I think that's it, guys. I am gonna go pick up my stitchy glasses, and I really do appreciate you watching. I appreciate all my customers at That So Kelly Co. Thank you so much for shopping at my shop, purchasing at my shop. I really do appreciate it, and stay creative out there. Thanks for watching.